for later again, and let's start today's live show. And this is Chloe from Singular XYZ Marcom team, and glad to meet you today. So just before the introduction, I want to give you some introduction about our company, because I believe some of you are quite familiar with us since our last live show about the Y1 GNSS product. And some of you may be new to us, so here I'll do a brief introduction. Our company are concentrating on the high precision GNSS technology, and we applied this technology to all the horizontal and vertical industries, such as the land surveying, GIS, precision agriculture, machine guidance, and so on. So in the past half year, we have expanded our products and solutions to more than 30 countries. So you don't have to worry about our product quality or the after-sales service. All right, back to our SV100. Today I will give you an introduction about our new SV100 GNSS receiver. So why can it unlock your application possibilities, and how many application directions does it have? Let's watch a video together. Okay, after the product video, some of you may wonder, why do we design so many application directions in a single product, and how did this SV100 come out? So today I invited our product manager Harry to give us some clues. He has participated in the whole process of the SV100 development, from the concept design to the system testing. So, welcome.
Hello, I'm Harry.
Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, Harry, so glad to have you here. So, could you please share with our audience about the design concept of our SV100?
Of course. Actually, we just want to develop the SV100 as an affordable cost solution at first. You know, as the fast development of the high precision technology, that there are more and more industries need the high precision positioning information, and we believe that the high precision positioning, the cost network will become infrastructure just like the telecom. So in order to speed up the process, we designed the SV100 as an affordable cost solution. Yes.
Okay, so our initial idea is only to have a affordable cost solution for SV100. So how about other applications? How did they come from?
And this year, we have launched our high precision agriculture system. Some customers have put their demands on our base station. They don't want a simple base station. They want to build up their own core station by themselves. And sometimes they can bring it to other sites. It's a combination of the reference station and the portable base. And at the same time, the customer from the motion control told us that they really want a rugged GNSS sensor for positioning and the hiding. Yes. So based on the original idea and coupled with the real ideas from the customers, yes. We built the SV100.
Okay, thank you for sharing. And so firstly, we only want to build an affordable cost solution. That's the first application direction. And then based on the requirements from our agriculture customers, we added the portable base as another direction. And then from some machine guidance customers, the navigation rover is also an application direction. So we have 3 main application directions of SV100. So based on these abundant applications, do it have any specific features?
Okay. For different application of the SV100, we have designed some special functions. For example, for the convenience of the how to say, of the cost management, we have added the DDNS and not DDNS for the remote control. And for the portable base, we've added the RTK bridge. I think those functions will be covered in the following introduction.
Yes, sure. I will introduce these functions in detail. And thank you again for your kind sharing. You can take a break. Okay. And see you later. Bye-bye. So, well, based on the design concept, let's see how the SV100 help us in work. Okay, back to our introduction. So why do we need this SV100 GNSS receiver? As we can see from the video and Harry's sharing, it provides an access from various industries to the high-precision GNSS. So no matter you are a surveyor, a farmer, or a system integrator, the SV100 could always come in handy. And today, I will introduce you from its strong foundation and to its main applications. And yes, the right answer for the lucky draw is 3. The reference station, portable base, and the navigation rover. So firstly, we can have an overview of its appearance. And you can also see it in my hand here. It's very compact and rugged. Okay, here is a row of the indicators. It can show the real-time working status of the SV100, and below are the abundant connectors for the GNSS antenna, for the radio, 4G, and the power supply, the Ethernet, and the SIM card. So, these interfaces is very convenient for you to combine it with different applications. Okay, and then talk about the GNSS receivers. The most important performance is, of course, the signal tracking and the positioning capabilities. And SV100 is, of course, support full constellation tracking. And here we can see from its web page. And this is the web page of one SV100, and the device is located in our office building here in Shanghai. And we can see the sky plot. It tracks from GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS, and QZSS. And we can see here it tracks nearly 50 satellites in the sky. So no matter where you are in the world, you can always get stable signals. From the list, we can see this is the SNR. The signal quality is also very good for the SV100. Okay. And in order to suit different environments you may meet in the usage, especially for the vehicle-related applications, the SV100 is also developed with the multi-frequency anti-interference technology. So with this technology, whether under the trees or in the city canyons, it can stably output the reliable GNSS data. So beside all the strong insight, the SV100 also has a rugged housing. So first, the IP67 waterproof and dustproof level can protect it from some rainy and outdoor tasks. And this alloy housing can also protect your device from accidentally drop. Then is the anti-vibration design. This is made for some long-time vibration environments, such as the construction machines. So based on this foundation, the SV100 also equipped with some specific designs for each application. So let's start with the reference station. So with this choke ring antenna installed outdoor, and the SV100 can serve as the core station to continuously outputting differential data, or a monitoring station to monitor the deformation of man-made structure or the natural terrains. So as a reference station, what's the most important thing? You can see from this picture, the reference stations usually form a network. So, and these stations will upload data to a certain platform. So the compatibility with other stations and with the platform is very important. Then, as it's a long time running station, the stability also matters. Also, due to the wide distribution and the larger amount of the stations, how to manage them is also a key point. First, for the compatibility, the SV100 support all the industry standard data formats and the transmission protocols. We can directly see from its web page here in the work management. First, for the raw data recording. About the raw data, here it supports the Remix format. This is the industry standard format for the raw data. And it also supports this XYZ format. This is a customized format for our company itself. And okay, and then let's see about its data transmission. From here, you can see the COM port. So the COM port supports the RS-232 protocols for the serial port, and then is the TCP/IP protocols, and also the Ntrip server, Ntrip client, and Ntrip caster. And if you are using radio, you can see here It supports all the common radio protocols on the market. And for the data type, we can see here, data type. It supports the standard NMEA messages. And for the differential data, it supports different kinds of RTCM data and also the CMR data. Alright, back to this introduction. Next is for the stability. So for the stability of SV100, we have prepared in 3 aspects. First, for the network, the SV100 supports both Ethernet and 4G. Once the system monitors the Ethernet is offline, it will automatically switch to 4G. And for the power supply, except for the external power supply, the SV100 also optional for an internal battery. So for some remote regions, you don't need to worry about the sudden power off or the voltage instability. Then on the system side, the SV100 we have tested with a MTBF of over 20,000 hours. So this is a very stable performance. And just in case it fails, you can also remotely control it to quickly fix the problem. So with these plan Bs for stability, the SV100 can guarantee you a 24/7 continuous operation. And the last, how to manage it. So for the management, we can see the comprehensive web page together. I will introduce from the first. So first, we can remotely check the device information and monitor the device status, just like the version, the status, and the signal tracking that we just viewed. And then for the configuration, you can set the tracking constellations to off anyone. And then for the work modes, you can also see it here. And in these configurations, there are 2 very important settings for you to realize the remote control. We can see up here, the IP. It's very obviously a local IP. So now my computer and the SV100 are under the same LAN, the local area network. So, but what if I'm somewhere out of this LAN? How can I reach to this page? The answer is DDNS and the NAT DDNS. You can see here the SV100 supports the common service providers of both DDNS and NAT DDNS on the market. Here, DDNS like the no IP, the DIE DNS, and the free DNS, and so on. You just apply a count on this service provider and bound to this device. So if you are out of this LAN, you can use this domain to visit the web page, so you can realize the remote control. So that's for the configuration. Let's see about the device management, work management. Okay. We've already have an overview of its data transmission and the data recording. So you can also download the recording files here. And you can remotely reboot or upgrade this device on the web page. So with this comprehensive configuration, flexible work management, and the remote control via DDNS and NAT DDNS, the SV100 is a very professional solution for reference stations. And besides the reference station, the SV100 can also work as a portable base station. So with this base station, you can use it for land surveying or set it on the project side for some construction machine, or just set it in your farm for the agricultural systems. Okay, so to make it convenient to mount on the tripod, we've designed a detachable hook here, so it can easily mount it on the tripod. As you can see from the picture, connected with another GNSS antenna, it can directly work as a base station, so it's very convenient for you to use. And this whole set is also today's first prize. Okay, so to compatible with your RTK rovers, the SV100 supports both 4G transmission and radio transmissions, and the common transmission protocols as we introduced in last chapter. You can see from the picture, you only need to install the 4G antenna or the radio antenna on the corresponding connector, and then it can be used directly. So, except for the normal base station work modes, the SV100 also supports a function of RTK bridge. So what is a RTK bridge? It will receive the RTK correction data from the local course via 4G, and then broadcasting the correction data to the project site via radio. So you may wonder, we can already use it in the base station. Why do we need to transfer the correction data from the course network? So this function is mainly designed for some projects or a very large farmland that you need a uniform coordinate system of the local course. So if you directly buy each rover a course account, then you may need to buy several or even dozens of course accounts. This cost can be very high, but if you use this SV100 as a RTK bridge, then you only need to buy one course account, so the cost will be saved a lot. And then the SV100 will help you to broadcast the data to all the rovers on site. Well, for these functions, you may wonder, how do we configure the work modes? The web UI may be too complicated and inconvenient for some field users. So we also consider this situation. So we developed a software called Singular Nav for the field users to configure the device. This software is Android-based. You can simply install it on your phone. It connects with the device via Bluetooth. And this software interface you can see here is very clean and easy to use. And once you click this work mode button, and it will give you a step-by-step guide, which is very user-friendly. Well, that's all for the portable base station. So as we have introduced, both reference station and portable stations are also base. Is it possible to use it as a rover? Okay, let's see together about the navigation rover. And I believe some of you may notice there are two GNSS antenna connectors on the front panel. So we have provided two versions of the SV100. If you only use it for tracking or for the route guidance, then you can only choose the single antenna one. But if you need the heading information for like machine guidance or for auto steering, you can select the dual antenna version, the SV100 Dual. Okay, for the installation, with this flat on the side and all the screw holes of different sizes. You can firmly fix it in the stable place of a vehicle. And then with this anti-vibration design, it can suit different vehicle types and on all kinds of terrains. So with this navigation rover, in what specific areas can we use it? Here I simply list some. So first, for the ordinary vehicles, you can simply use it for some high precision navigation, or even you want to use it for autonomous driving, it's also okay. Then for the construction machine guidance, just like piling and drilling guidance, it can reach a centimeter level guidance, while largely saving your cost for the labor. And also, it can work for the precision agriculture to help your smart guidance or auto steering. And it's also a good GNSS sensor for some robotics or unmanned systems integrations. Well, that's all for the three main application directions. With one device, you will have three choices. And based on the three choices, it has extended these abundant application areas. So we can see here whether you are working for cost service or disaster control, you need the monitoring, or you are a surveyor, a construction project manager, a farmer, or you are just a system developer, and so on. You can all depend on the high precision GNSS information from the SV100 in some ways. And this is also what we are trying to do, our company vision, to popularize the precision and intelligence into all aspects of people's lives.